Tonight on the TV24 News, Oxford Fest, Barber Motorsports, Miss Volunteer Pageant Girls, Rainbow City Dance, and Gadsden State. These stories plus weather with Lacey Klontz and sports.
It's now time for the TV24 News, presented to you by Team One Chevrolet of Gadsden.
Good evening, and thank you for tuning in to the TV24 News. I'm Courtney Lynham.
And I'm Shasta Jones. Here's the news for Monday, October 9th, 2023. This past Saturday was Oxford Fest in October, where people came from all around to enjoy crafts, food, music, friends, and vendors as the city of Oxford had one of their biggest events of the year. So Senator Kelly, tell me about being out here today at Oxford Fest.
I thoroughly enjoy it. This is where I get to talk with people one-on-one. The other thing that we get to do is, by doing that, I get to hear what they're really thinking, not what people think they know, and to get to have that dialogue. So I find out what they really want, the things that are making them happy and the things that are not. When you get this many people in a short amount of time in this kind of place, with all that's going on, it's a great place to get people's feedback on what's on their mind.
Well, I know the community appreciates you doing that. Anything else you want to leave them with coming up?
No, just come on down. Come on down to Oxford Fest if you're down today, or anything that your community is doing. Get out and support. When you see your elected officials out, engage them, let them know what's on your mind.
Okay, today we're just mainly trying to make ourselves known in the community. We have a lot of things that we are offering to the community, but as a giveaway, we do have a drone that we're giving away. We also have flags, flag pins, buttons. We want to explain all the programs we have: the Oratorical, the Boys State, the Girls State, Safety Village, our awesome scholarship, and also the Oratorical scholarships in the various schools that we do service.
Wonderful. Well, we thank you for being out here. Anything else you want to leave the people with?
We just thank everybody that stopped by and just said hi to us. We appreciate them recognizing us, and we hope that we can do something good for the community and continue our service to our country.
Oxford Fest is, I think this might be the biggest one ever. Usually it's like 20,000 people that come to Oxford during Oxford. I think we're probably going to top close to 30,000 people. And for me, it's just a great way to get out and actually, shake hands and meet folks and get to talk to the people that are here. And it's just an amazing day. There's so much food and stuff being sold. It's just incredible. I love it here.
Anything else you want to leave the viewers with out there, and events coming up that you might be located at?
Oh God, we're going to be everywhere. Next weekend there's all kinds of stuff going on. I'd have to check my calendar. I think we're in 3 places. There's a car show, there's Lobster Fest. There's just so much stuff going on this time of year. So I'll be all over the place.
Awesome. Well, we thank you so much.
Thank you.
There were so many great vendors, entertainment, and food out there. This is one of those events you definitely want to make sure you put on your calendar for next year.
Coming up Friday, October 20th at the Rainbow City Community Center at 3702 Rainbow Drive in Rainbow City is a free dinner and dance for adults with developmental disabilities. Moranthia, Alabama invites all adults with developmental disabilities and their families to the dance. The event is free and goes from 6 o'clock p.m. to 8 o'clock p.m. again on October 20th. And is intended to provide an environment allowing for adults to develop meaningful relationships with one another. Caretakers are welcome to attend or drop their adult off to enjoy themselves. However, the adult must be able to participate with minimal supervision. Contact Chiho Sullivan at 256-485-3225 for more information. Gadsden State Community College's Advising and Retention Center is recognizing National Transfer Student Week, October 16th through 20th, by hosting student transfer fairs. The events will be from 9 o'clock a.m. to 11:30 a.m. October 17th in the Allen Hall Breezeway on the Wallace Drive campus, and October 18th at the Chehaw Center on the Ayers campus. October is a notable month for students interested in transferring to a four-year college or university after completing a degree at Gadsden State, said Dr. Dana Davis, director of the ARC. This year's Transfer Week theme is Full Steam Ahead. The fairs provide a great opportunity for students to learn about various options available to them. The event is not only for those in traditional academic programs, but also for students who may want to pursue an additional degree after completing a program in the technical or health science area. Interested students are invited to meet with representatives from over 20 colleges and universities and receive information on admissions, scholarship, financial aid, and housing. Many colleges and universities provide an opportunity for students to apply for free during this time. If codes are required for those colleges allowing students to apply for free, those will be available from the ARC and Student Support Services as well as from college representatives at the transfer fairs, Davis said. For more information or to RSVP, contact the ARC at 256-549-8646 or arc@gadsdenstate.edu.
This past weekend was one of the largest motorcycle festivals in the world, the Barber Motorsports Vintage Festival in Leeds.
I started off as a racer and built a beautiful bike for myself, and a bunch of people called me and said, hey, I want bikes like that. And so I thought, well, this would be a good way to subsidize my racing. And now I can't get out. I'm not even racing this weekend. I'm a little injured, but I have a fleet of bikes here that I built. One of our guys is out on the track right now with one of the prettiest bikes we built. I have a shop in Jersey City, just outside of Manhattan. That's 3 miles from my door where I live in Manhattan. And this is my crew chief, Andrew McCarthy, and Andrew lives in Chicago, and we fly him out, and he meets me out here, and he's done this with me for a few years now, and takes care of the fleet for me, so I can go around and give interviews and look really cool.
Well, I met Kenny, God, over 10 years ago now through ARMA, through our racing organization, and I had to race myself for the last few years, so I've just been working as his crew chief, taking care of everybody, and still just really enjoying supporting our organization and the team.
Everyone loves Andrew. Andrew comes and he's the gentle giant, and he takes care of business, and he's always smiling, and I get to sit in the back and be a curmudgeon.
Well, this is a dyno that measures the horsepower of bikes and their state of tune. So we just try to keep as many bikes around here running as we can. Plenty of problems to sort through.
When people have an issue, they'll bring it and we'll run it. And we can run it to race speeds right here in the parking lot and try to get them back on track.
I mean, we've had them up to 180 miles an hour in here before, but mainly we deal with the vintage bikes that are, they're 120 miles an hour.
There was so much to do at this festival, so whether you are a motorcycle lover or would prefer eating a funnel cake and sipping lemonade while listening to great bands, Barber has it covered for you, and this event is one to make sure you catch next year. We will have lots more from this event this week and next, so definitely stay tuned.
Oh, that looked like so much fun.
It was actually a blast. Whether, like I said, whether you like motorcycles or not, they had so much stuff to do. It was amazing.
Yeah, and funnel cakes and lemonade. You can't go wrong there. And it was a beautiful weekend.
That it was.
Yeah, I say we check in with Lacey for a sneak peek at weather and see what this weekend has in store.
Thanks, Courtney. Yes, it was a very beautiful weekend this past weekend, and the majority of this week is going to be just as beautiful. We might have some rain in the middle of the week, but overall, the temperatures are going to be fantastic. We'll have more with that in just a little while, as well as a lot of earthquakes going on in Hawaii recently. And hey, really quick, we would like to wish our very own Aiden Freeman a very happy 40th birthday. Happy birthday, buddy. Back to you, ladies.
Oh my. Yeah, happy birthday, Aiden.
Happy birthday, Aiden.
So that it's definitely going to hopefully be nicer out there. And we're going to go to a quick break. You're watching the TV24 News presented by Team One Chevrolet of Gadsden. As we do go to this break, please take a moment to pray for those in Israel and those from our own home country who are trying to get back here safely, as well as those from Calhoun County. We do have some that are over there trying to get back safely, so please keep them in your prayers.
The Coosa Valley, on the banks of the Coosa River in Gadsden, Alabama. Fishing, boating, and paddling, and home to Team One Chevrolet. Team One Chevy has been serving generations for years. Even the grandkids are grown. Come by and see why so many people come back to Team One Chevy in Gadsden.
Home of the best people, the best service, period.
There's a special place where overtime gives way to family time, where fast pace becomes a little slower lifestyle. At Campers Unlimited, we can help get you there, where your lake house, beach house, or tailgate headquarters can have the same address. We carry the top brands in America like Grand Design and Forest River. With a large selection, we're sure to have a floor plan that fits your needs. So when you're ready to disconnect in order to reconnect, take the easy drive to Campers Unlimited on Interstate 59 in Gadsden, or shop us online at campersunlimited.net.
Hi, welcome to Classic 13. How can I help you? I was thinking about getting a tattoo. Do I need to make an appointment? No, we take walk-ins every day. Let's find someone to help you. Follow me. Hey, if you'll have a seat right here. Thank you.
Come down to Classic 13, where good tattoos aren't cheap, and cheap tattoos ain't good.
Recently at the Miss Oxford and Gadsden volunteer pageant, Amari Ward, an Oxford High School's cheerleader and student, took home the Miss Oxford Camellia Teen Volunteer Crown. We caught up with her this past Saturday at Oxford Fest and let her share with us her platform.
So Amari, tell me what you actually do. You're in high school or you're in college? What do you do, and what are some of the fun things you do in life in general now?
Yes, so I'm a sophomore at Oxford High School. I'm a varsity cheerleader. I'm an OHS ambassador. I participate in many extracurricular activities, and that is what usually takes up most of my weekdays.
And so what are some of your favorite moves as a cheerleader? Like, I don't know, back handsprings, back to, what do you do?
Yes, okay, so I love back handsprings. That is the only tumbling that I have right now because I do have a mental block sometimes. But I love tumbling, jumping, and I love being really loud and cheery and spirited.
Awesome. Well, so what are some of the things you want to help with your platform and work on doing in the community?
I plan to just bring awareness to the mental health issues within adolescents and teenagers, and really just letting everyone know that this is a real issue and how to help it, especially in our schools, because I have realized in my school, Oxford High School, that it is a big problem that's not very known.
Well, for fans and viewers out there, is there a better way for them to contact you, to follow you, and to see where you're going to be, what you're going to be doing?
Yes, you can follow me on my Instagram and Facebook at Miss Oxford Teen, Camellia Teen Volunteer.
Okay, and do you know right now of any upcoming appearances you may be having in the near future they may want to jump out and meet you at?
Yes, I do. So on this Tuesday, we have a Spirit Night at Chick-fil-A, where you can come to Chick-fil-A and let them know that you want 10% of your donations from your meal to go toward our organization, and all the money will be donated to us.
And is that Chick-fil-A Oxford, Gadsden?
Yes, Chick-fil-A in Oxford at the Exchange.
Perfect. And anything else you want to leave the viewers and fans with out there?
I'm so excited for this year, and I cannot wait for July.
Wonderful. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Keep your eyes out for more from Amari in the Oxford community this year, as she has great things to accomplish. Don't forget, come out and meet her and all the recent pageant winners tomorrow night at Chick-fil-A at the Oxford Exchange from 4 p.m. till 8 p.m. Get pics, autographs, and when ordering your yummy dinner, mention you want to help support the volunteer pageant girls, and 10% of your bill will be donated back toward helping them.
Also this past Saturday, we caught up with the recent pageant winner for Miss Gadsden Area Camellia Teen Volunteer, Denver Browning. She is also an amazing young lady, accomplishing great things already in her high school career. Let's listen as she shares with us a little bit about this, as well as her platform she wants to achieve during her reign.
So Denver, tell me about winning this title and what your platform is.
So winning this title is actually a dream come true. I have been watching the pageant for many years now, and last year I came to the OPAC here where it is, and I sat there with my family, and my grandmother was actually the director for Miss Gadsden Area last year, and I just remember sitting there telling her, you know, I really want to do this pageant because I love the volunteerism and I love the initiative to serve, and I really feel like I really would empower people and, you know, really grow in this like pageant system. And my platform is actually Boo to Bullies. I've been bullied since 4th grade. Actually, it was really hard, and I really want to like just, you know, teach younger kids how I felt and how they like can deal with it and how I overcome it and how they can too.
And then what do you do in normal everyday life? Are you a sports fan, cheerleader? What do you do?
My everyday life is really trouble. I have 3 younger brothers, so it's taking them to practices or, you know, feeding them food, whatever, after school, getting fun drinks. Actually, I'm in track and field. So I pole vault and triple jump for my high school varsity track team. We have practice every day after school. You know, it's fun. Love the road track community. We're all a big family. And then after that, it's coming home, seeing my family, eating and having fun watching football.
So what's some of the best jumps you've had in vaults?
My best jump was actually all last year at state. It was 8 feet. I'm a sophomore, so, you know, I have 2 more years. But actually, I did get 7th at state, which is really proud of me. I'm really proud of myself. And, you know, I feel like I've overcome some mental blocks and just really grew as a pole vaulter.
And then for all the fans out there, do you have any upcoming appearances you want to let them know about?
We do. Next weekend, actually, we have a trick-or-treat event at Noccalula Falls at 9:30 to 2. You can come out, support, see us all, get a few autographs, and have some candy.
And then if people want to follow you, Instagram, Facebook, what's the best way for them to do that?
Our pageant system is actually Miss Gadsden Area Volunteer Pageant, and my personal platform is Miss Gadsden Area Camellia Teen Volunteer on Instagram, Facebook, all that.
Anything else you want to leave the fans with out there?
Happy football!
Get ready to cheer Denver on this year as she prepares to set athletic records and do great things for the Gadsden community as she serves as Miss Gadsden Area Camellia Teen Volunteer. Mark your calendars now to go out this Saturday and meet Denver along with the other local volunteer pageant winners at Noccalula Falls. You'll be able to meet the young ladies, get pictures, autographs, and have lots of fun at the event. Oh, they're doing some great things. What a wonderful thing to start
They
off so
are.
young volunteering and seeing. Yeah.
They're really a great bunch of girls and
Yeah.
all across the board, and they want to do, like you said, great things in each community that they're involved in. So
Yeah, that's wonderful. Well, hey, we're going to go to break. Don't go anywhere. Coming up, Lacey Clontz with your area weather right here on the TV 24 News, presented by Team One Chevrolet of Gadsden.
The Coosa Valley, on the banks of the Coosa River in Gadsden, Alabama. Fishing, boating, and paddling, and home to Team One Chevrolet. Team One Chevy has been serving generations for years. Even the grandkids are grown. Come by and see why so many people come back to Team One Chevy in Gadsden.
Home of the best people, the best service, period.
Come see the wonder that is the Festival of Lights, proudly sponsored by First Bank of Alabama. Chocolaco Park is filled with over 1 million lights and twinkling displays of all the Christmas favorites. You can park and enter Santa's Village, where there is an outdoor skating rink, inflatables for the kids, food trucks, and have your photo made with Santa. Get your tickets now at oxfordlights.com.
Located in Alexandria, Alabama, Ron's Barbecue is now back open 10 to 8 Wednesday through Sunday. A local family-owned and operated business, Ron's is providing slow smoked ribs, barbecue chicken, and more. Known for the huge buffalo chicken tenders and the delicious smash burger, Ron's is perfect for the family night out or a lunchtime meeting. Come on out and try Calhoun County's newest local barbecue restaurant.
At Southern States Bank, we pride ourselves on being your local bank. We're your neighbors and involved in the community. We're the bank featuring the Southern Rewards checking account, a cashback account with no ATM fees. We're on the cutting edge and always have a smiling face to help you out. Stop being just another number at the big bank and start being a neighbor at Southern States Bank. Let us be the bank for you and your business.
For today's Forecast Extra, it may not be obvious to the untrained eye, but the Kilauea volcano on the Big Island of Hawaii is rocking and rolling again. It is one of Earth's most active volcanoes, and it recorded about 320 earthquakes in a 24-hour period last week. Now, unlike September's eruption, all of the action is currently far below the Earth's surface, some of it as much as 2 miles deep. There are still hazards from all of this seismic activity, even if lava isn't currently flowing from the volcano. The quakes could cause rockfalls and hazardous levels of volcanic gas that could affect people downwind. Ground swelling near Kilauea Summit is almost where it was before the last eruption on September 10th. And some parts of Hawaii Volcanoes National Park have been temporarily closed as a precaution. Coming up here in Oxford, temperatures are going to be mostly in the 70s this week, and they'll be dropping even lower than that this weekend. Now tonight it's getting down to 53 degrees and we'll have clear skies. And then tomorrow it's getting all the way up to 81 degrees with mostly sunny skies. Now it's looking like tomorrow is going to be the last day in the 80s, we hope. The rest of the week it's mostly going to be in the 70s and the 60s. Now on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, we are having about a 10 to 40% chance of rain. Hopefully that won't mess with any football games. And then Saturday it's going to be clear and we're getting back down to the low 70s for the high. And then Sunday the high is only going to be in the 60s, and I am so excited about that. I'm Lacey Clontz with your TV 24 weather. Let's check in and see what's going on in sports.
After being defeated Friday night by the Oxford Yellow Jackets, the Pell City Panthers got more bad news on Saturday. The Alabama High School Athletic Association announced Pell City High School's varsity football program would be fined for playing a student athlete who was ineligible for varsity competition in violation of the AHSAA transfer rule. As a result, Pell City's program will be fined and must forfeit all games won that the ineligible student participated in, leaving Pell City to forfeit its Class 6A Region 6 win over Centerpoint. After a 47-0 victory over Valley Friday night, the Volunteers of Central High School of Clay County pushed their head coach Danny Horn into making AHSAA history. This win put Coach Horn into second place as all-time winningest coach in the state of Alabama with 347 wins and only 96 losses in his 35 seasons. He is behind Terry Curtis with 352 wins. Will he be able to top Coach Curtis this season? Let's find out. Tonight in volleyball, the Pleasant Valley Lady Raiders take on the Oxford Lady Yellow Jackets for the county championship at Jacksonville State University's Pete Matthew Coliseum at 7 p.m., so come on out for that. Racers Bobby, Davy, and Clifford Allison's Hueytown home compound has hit the market. Bonnie Allison, legendary NASCAR driver Bobby Allison's daughter, who still resides at the property, has made the decision to sell the family property where the race car drivers lived from 1969 until the early 2000s. Per Business Alabama, it is a 5-acre, 2-home property where Bobby and late wife Judy raised their 4 children. Bonnie says she is selling because her children have grown up and moved out. So as she is retiring, it is time to downsize. Her father, Bobby Allison, is 85 years old and living in Charlotte, North Carolina. Finally, be sure to head out to Burgess Snow Field tomorrow night as the Jacksonville State University Gamecocks play host to the Liberty Flames for a Tuesday night battle on ESPNU. It is a whiteout game and the school is asking everyone to wear white. Jack State is unveiling a new look for this game, so be sure to get out and support your Gamecocks. Kickoff is at 6:30 p.m. We will also be on site with the TV 24 News starting at 5 p.m., leading right into Buckethead and the King at 5:30 p.m. live from Mason's Barbecue. Also, don't forget, we will be airing the Southerners halftime show live on the Gamecock All Access Facebook and YouTube pages, as well as the TV 24 pages. For all the Gamecock fans out there, it looks like the AKC is back. If you know, you know. One more thing, getting ready for an exciting football battle this Saturday right here on WEAC TV 24 around noon. We will have the 4th through 6th grade Piedmont Bulldogs taking on the Pleasant Valley Raiders at Raider Stadium at Pleasant Valley. Get ready for these future high school, college, and pro players to show up and show out with their great talents. You don't want to miss it. And that is it for today's sports.
Good job.
So, got a lot going on.
That's a lot. Sounds like tomorrow is going to be busy too.
Going to be busy at Mason's Barbecue if you're Jacksonville way, so come on out for that. And Chick-fil-A if you're this way for the pageant girls. So.
Yeah. Lots of good food anyway. The Mason's Barbecue. I highly suggest the catfish. It is absolutely delicious.
Really?
Yes.
I love
I mean, really anything there is good, but yeah. I might have to stop by after the news tomorrow.
Bring us back some.
Yeah. And speaking of food and fun, tonight I get to join Lacey on Shop 24. So there's lots of great discounts on restaurants and shops. So I'm really excited to do that. And what time do we go on air tonight?
6:30.
6:30. So tune in with us tonight, Shop 24.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
And don't forget, come to Mason's Barbecue if you're in Jacksonville tomorrow and join us live at 5 p.m. for the news. We want to thank everyone for watching the TV 24 News presented by Team 1 Chevrolet of Gadsden. Signing off from Oxford, Alabama. Have a great night.